Hello, it is Craft Wednesday. We are going to be making a paper plate flower. We're going to be reading a book called 16 Cows, and that's about it. So this book's called 16 Cows by Lisa Wheeler and illustrated by Kurt Cyrus. Cowboy Gene was long and lean, hair of red and eyes of green. Loved all the cows on Biddle Ranch every time he got the chance. He'd call their names out loud and strong. Here's Gene Biddle's Come Home song. Mud Skipper, Sissy Nell, Sassafras, Maisie Bell, Twinkle Toes, Honeydew, Buttercup, Susie Q. The Biddle cows all answered, moo! Cowgirl Sue was smart and true, hair of gold and eyes of blue. Loved all the cows on Wattle Ranch, and every time she got the chance, she'd call their names out loud and strong. Here's Sue Wattle's Come Home song. Sunflower, Babyface, Button Eyes, Charlotte Grace, Jelly Roll, Peekaboo, Cinderbox, Bobby Lou. The Wattle cows all answered, moo, too. Now Wattle Ranch was on a hill and sat right next to Biddle, and where each ranch's pasture met, a fence ran down the middle. So Biddle cows and Wattle cows were not in any danger of getting mixed at grazing time and dining with a stranger. Until just after winter thaw, a wind blew down from Arkansas. It skipped the barns, it skipped the hay, but blew that fence plump clean away. Then Biddle cows and Wattle cows were free to roam and wander, and Cowgirl Sue up on the hill saw all her herd down yonder. Don't mingle with those low-down cows, she cried. That just won't do. She broke into her come-home song. But Gene was singing too. Sun Skipper, Sissy Face, Sassy Eyes, Amazing Grace, Jelly Toes, Honeyboo, Butterbox, Bobby Q. Cowboy Gene got hoppin' mad. You're messing up my song. Cowgirl, you've made me sing it wrong. I'm singing all my cows back home. I'm singing mine home too. And 16 cows in unison responded with a moo. The cows all did the two-step as Gene commenced a singin'. They trotted down to Biddle Ranch, their cowbells just a-ringing. Cowgirl Sue at Wattle Ranch, this really got her goat. So when her cows had run to Gene, she opened up her throat. The cows all did the polka as Sue commenced a singing. They trotted up to Wattle Ranch, their cowbells just a-ringing. 16 cows together ran up the hill and down. 16 cows could not decide which was the sweeter sound. This went on throughout the day, pert near into night. 16 cows ran up and down, and truth cows aren't too bright. Then Cowboy Gene took off his hat, he waved and hollered, stop! If we keep up this singing feud, our cows are sure to drop. Sure enough, Sue Wattle said, and headed down to Biddle. Where did those ranchers call a truce? Why, smack dab in the middle. Gene mumbled, what nice cows you have. Sue blushed, I like yours too. Together they're one happy herd, and 16 cows said moo. Come that fall, those two cowpokes exchanged their wedding vows, who served as honored bridesmaids, no less than 16 cows. Mud Skipper, Babyface, Sassafras, Charlotte Grace, Sunflower, Sissy Nell, Button Eyes, Maisie Bell, Twinkle Toes, Peekaboo, Buttercup, Susie Q, Jelly Roll, Honeydew, Cinderbox, and Bobby Lou. Now when Gene sings home the cows, he sings with Cowgirl Sue, a sound that blends together, a sound both sweet and new, and 16 cows in unison come running with a moo. The end. For today's craft, I have a paper plate, which is going to be the flower, a blue piece of paper, which will be the background, green construction paper, and brown construction paper. You'll need scissors. Since this flower is really large, I'm actually gonna, if you can see, there's a circle in the middle. I'm going to cut around first. But if you get smaller plates, that shouldn't be a problem. So I have a smaller circle. Your first step, you're going to take the scissors and you're going to snip all the way around and you're going to rotate. Do not cut all the way through. So it's going to look like this. You're going to take first snip and you're going to move your scissors diagonally. I know this is going to be, it might be hard for some of you. So if you want to, just cut, just snip all the way around. So you can see I have all of these pieces. It's not all the way through, and you're gonna start bending them. If you bend them up a little bit, it still will look like a flower. Which is perfect. So just snip all the way around. It's much easier. And you have the circle and the petals. So you're gonna move that off to the side. Then take your brown piece of paper. And then parents, you're gonna trace a hat. So it's just gonna look like this. And then you're gonna have your children cut that out. So it's going to look like this. This is going to be your flower pot. So I know I said it looks like a hat. You're going to flip it over and it's going to be your flower pot. Set that aside. Then for the stem, you are going to grab a popsicle stick. Okay, I have a popsicle stick. You can either paint or you can color it with marker. So I have a green marker. I'm just going to color it real quick. There's my stem. Again, parents, you're going to grab the green paper now. You can either fold it in half like this. That way when you're cutting it, it cuts two. It's going to look like this. You're going to cut that out. So when you cut it out, it's going to have two petals. So set those ones aside. Now you're going to grab your flower top and you are going to paint it. So you can paint it all one color if you want to, or do two. I'm going to do two different colors. The middle is going to be a different color than the petals. The middle is going to be yellow. It's a very nice light yellow. So once the middle's painted, I'm going to pick a second color, and my second color is going to be, I'm going to do pink. So I'm just going to do a little dot. Actually, it didn't come out really like a dot, but that's okay. It does not have to be perfect. Mine's going to show a little bit of white. You can go all the way around if you want to. So there's my flower. You're going to have to probably, it's wet so it comes a little bit heavier. You can crinkle it up a little bit, and now let's assemble our flower. So grab some glue. You're going to put your stem on first. I'm going to move it up just a little bit, so don't put it all the way to the bottom. So it'll leave space. Then we're going to put our flower pot. Now the flower pot's going to go all the way down. Make sure it's at the bottom. Push down. Flip your flower over and just glue on the middle part of the back, not the petals. You're going to stick that on. Push down. And then once it starts drying, you can start moving the petals up a little bit too. Then lastly, we're going to add the petals, not the petals, the leaves. Stick those on. And it's going to look like this. So it's a multi-step project. First, you're going to grab the plate, cut the petals all the way around and fold them up. Grab a popsicle stick. You can color that green. Parents, trace the hat shape and your kids can cut that out. Then fold the green piece of paper in half, make the leaf, cut that out so you can have two. And then you paint this, 2 colors, 1 color, 3 colors, anything you want. Then assemble it. So it's just going to look like this. Really simple. And that's it for Craft Wednesday. I will see you tomorrow for